Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Queen Esther's Diaries, and I'm so happy to have you guys back. So today we're going to be talking about how to get great mini jobs in Germany. You might just have moved to Germany as an expat or as a spouse or maybe as a refugee, or you already live here for a while and you've been thinking, I like to make an extra cash. Where can I get these mini jobs? Let's start by defining what a mini job, according to the German context, is. So usually a mini job is just a marginal job where you can earn up to 520 euros monthly, or a grand sum of 6,240 euros every year, which is usually not taxed. This could be a short-term employment or a long-term employment. For short-term mini jobs, a lot of people would rather pay you per hour, and as some of you know, the minimum wage in Germany as at this time is 12 euros per hour. So you might find someone who's going to pay you somewhere around 12 euros or a little more, just depending on how generous they may be. So what kind of jobs can you do as a mini job here in Germany? Quite a number of them. You could choose to be a babysitter, you could choose to clean a home, you could choose to be a care assistant at a nursing home, you could choose to be an office assistant, you could choose to clean like in offices, you can choose to be domestic help for a family like in the au pair system. You can also choose to be a waitress, yes, at a restaurant, or work as a gardener or a warehouse worker like in or you could also decide to work as a medical assistant in the medical outreach. For instance, when a medical outreach has to be done or it's been done in one of the refugee camps, you could actually get a position to work as a mini jobber in that kind of environment. You get what I mean? So these are the kind of jobs you can easily find as a mini job. So straight into the crux of this matter, where can you find mini jobs? My first option will be supermarkets. In supermarkets, when you get to the supermarket, on your way out, in many supermarkets, they usually have like a notice board where you finally find written Ich suche und ich biete. Ich suche means I am looking for. So people who are looking for some sort of service usually will go there and write a note and say, I need a babysitter for a week, I need a babysitter for a night, I need someone to help me clean my home, I need someone to look after my mother, or anything like that. So they will write it in the Ich suche section. So if you're looking for a mini job, you should be looking in that area. Again, the Ich biete section is actually very beneficial to you because it will give you the opportunity to sell yourself. So you could go there and write, I'm a certified babysitter, or I teach music, or anything. Just write it there, put down the services that you are willing to give, and if you want to put down your pay, then it's okay, it's fine, but you can just put down the services you offer and you have people contact you. So when you look at this sheet, you will find it written on that there is space for you to put your telephone number. People will then have the opportunity to call you so that they can talk with you and ask you about what you offer. My second option would be my favorite actually for this video: joining social media groups. Yes, groups on WhatsApp, groups on Facebook, groups on Telegram. These groups are very, very helpful. They've helped me so far and I think it's great for you. Usually on these groups you find a lot of immigrants who are there, and sometimes they need some sort of service and they are not willing to have a German give those services, if you get what I mean. For instance, I'm a mother, I have 2 kids, I speak Swahili, I'm from Kenya, and I need someone to babysit my kids, but I want the person to be able to speak Swahili. So in this kind of groups is where I will come and put my Anzeige. That's what we say in German. Anzeige means advert. So that's where I'm going to put my advert and hope that someone there is going to respond. In many cases, you always see someone showing up and saying, oh, I'm ready to do that, oh, I can do this. And some of these groups are filled with students. So you have a lot of students also who are willing to be part of this. So why not just join a group? If you're in Germany already, there are a lot of groups on Facebook. Again, you could join groups on WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is kind of closed, and if you don't have friends, you might not get to know those groups. So one way to grow that will be my next option, which is make friends or join a church. For me, it's a church because that's the community I choose to recognize myself with. But let's say you just moved to Germany, you don't have friends yet, you don't have a church yet. I advise you to please find a circle of friends. In as much as it's important that you connect with people online, connecting with people physically actually makes so much more sense, and it's actually more tangible because you get to meet people who feel you in person, who see you in person, who can interpret what your needs are because you are located in a close area, like know what you need, and they are more willing, or they have the better knowledge to help you. So if you're able to make those kind of friends, or at least just make acquaintances, they don't have to be friends, just make acquaintances. Through these acquaintances you can find out about more groups, especially on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp groups are like on point. I think I'm kind of part of the 3 groups. Don't tell anybody. Need I say, some people come to that group to look for babe and man. Some people come there because they're looking for man and looking for woman. I know, but I'll not talk. I'll act as if all of us are here having the same dreams and aspirations. Moving on. Next option is your workplace notice board. Every office usually has a notice board. My workplace also has one, and on this notice board from time to time they put up mini jobs that are open for anyone who works in the hospital to take. So these mini jobs, at least for me in my health facility, sometimes they're looking for someone who will come on weekends, probably in a clinic, and take blood samples and send to the lab. They just need someone who can do that, who is certified to do that. That could be a nurse, that could be a doctor, that could be a student doctor if you're good at it already. And need I add, guys, if you already have a full-time job in Germany, you actually still have the opportunity to do a mini job and not get taxed on your mini job, as long as you don't make above 520 euros on it. And again, let's say you don't have a full-time job, or you have what we call a midi job. Like in Germany, we refer to a midi job as a job where you can earn up to 1,600 euros in a month. Let's say you have a midi job. Yes, you can also have a mini job attached to your midi job and not still get taxed for it. So why not just take it? It's an opportunity for you to grow your income and share the money. Share the money. And number 5, nursing homes. Yes, nursing homes. Nursing homes are always looking for people. They are always looking for help. Those people, they always need help. So because of the aging population in Germany or in the whole of Europe, nursing homes are kind of, or pretty much, the first resort for a lot of families when they have aging parents. The German culture is not very extended family oriented. It's more nuclear family oriented than it is extended family oriented. So a lot of people will opt to send their older parents to nursing homes so that they can get adequate care, especially in cases where they have medical issues. So because of that, nursing homes are usually full and they have a lot of work to do, and in many cases they need help. And trust me, they don't just need help from nurses, they actually need help from anybody who is willing to come by. It's usually a position for you to work as a care assistant, just saying care assistant, where you help the nurses do like little things around helping patients here and there, taking your patients on a walk through the garden, feeding your patients, like things that don't necessarily need any scientific knowledge or know-how. Those are the kind of things that you'll be allowed to do. And in those kind of places, you actually could get a midi job where you can earn above 520. But let's just say you're aiming for a mini job. Yes, you can get a mini job in those places, and you'll be happy you did it. At least you helped somebody. You made grandma smile. At least. Next on my list is, as you probably have already predicted, is the newspapers. Yes, like we say in Germany, die Zeitungen. Yeah, you can always get mini jobs in the Zeitung. You just need to flip to the place where you find Stellenmarkt. Yes, Stellenmarkt, which usually means vacancies. Actually, just means job market. You can find a lot of mini jobs there. I think I found one there one time. Story for another day. But yes, I think I found one there one time. And usually the people who post their mini job offers in the Zeitung, in the newspapers, usually will put the amount of money they are willing to pay per hour, per month. Mostly, like they try to put in what the job basically entails, and it's usually not that complicated. And number 6 on my list is eBay Kleinanzeigen. Yes, eBay Kleinanzeigen. So many of us know about the eBay app. So aside from the main eBay app, there is the other version of eBay that we have in Germany. I don't know if it's in other parts of Europe or the world, but there is the other version of eBay where a lot of people have the opportunity to sell second-hand goods. So you can go there and sell anything from used shoes to used cupboards to used clothes to used anything for any price you choose. It's usually very free and easy to work with. And yeah, some people also use this opportunity or use this platform to also advertise their mini jobs, especially if they just need a gardener or they need, usually I'm not sure about babysitting, because sometimes when parents need that, they need it really fast. But I'm not sure about that, but you are very likely to get really nice jobs on the eBay Kleinanzeigen. There's this group I'm on, this is on Facebook, it's called Heidelberger. I live in Heidelberg now, and on that group, it's really nice. This group is not an immigrant group. It's a group where a lot of people who live in my city are, and that's where they ask a lot of questions. In many cases, a lot of warnings are put out there. So let's say there is an accident somewhere that was really bad. Someone usually put it up there. The weather is really cold and some roads are not pliable. Sometimes, or in many cases, someone will put it up there. So those kind of groups are also good. Not just immigrant groups, but also groups that are in your community. You should try it out. Just go into the firm you want to work at. Yeah, just walk in and ask them if they have a mini job for you. In many cases, firms usually have some mini jobs here and there. Usually they are like office assistants, sometimes cleaning, mostly office assistants and all of that. For instance, you moved to Germany as a chemical engineer. You haven't accredited your documents yet or gotten them recognized in Germany yet, and you want to be able to at least start working in your field. You can actually walk into the company that you want to work at or you want to learn about and ask them for a mini job. And there you can work like a student would, like office assistant or helping with cleaning and stuff. That way you're able to start managing the environment, seeing how things work there, and getting used to the space if that's something for you. In some other cases, people make those decisions based on proximity. Just because the firm is closer to me, there's a hotel closer to me, I'll find out if they have a mini job for me, or you just love the culture of the people in that firm, or you found out that the people in that firm speak your native language, which in most cases is English. Yes, and then you decide to apply directly in that place so that you are not stuck in a place where nobody understands you and you understand nobody. You get it? Sometimes it can be very, very confusing. Or you have friends who already work there and have very good reviews about the place, and they tell you like, hey bro, why don't you come and work with us? And then you try it out. Just go there, ask them, I'm trying to get a mini job, do you have anything for me? Mini or midi jobs. And you're very likely to find something simple, not too complicated, something that won't take your time, especially if you're looking for something mini and something that doesn't take so long. Yeah, you're very likely to get that. I think the whole point of this video is for you to learn how to go out there and find it yourself. Just ask questions, ask people, go online. You're very likely to find something for you. I don't promise that the first person you meet is going to give you a great job, no. And I'm not promising either that the first job you get will be something you like. But at least if you don't go out there, how are you going to know? So give it a try. Go out there, find out what's available. I still go out there even though I have a full-time job. Just try it out. Just see what's available. You never know what you might like. It's Germany. It's nice here sometimes. So we have come to the end of this video. I hope you love watching it as much as I love making it. If you have any questions, feel free to add it in the comment section. And let's say you've been in Germany for the last, I don't know, very long years, and you have more information as to where we can find better or nicer mini jobs or better paying mini jobs, feel free to add it in the comment section. We are here for the good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And if you're looking for stuff like that, don't forget to check the comment section. Probably someone found something out and is sharing it with us. I'm here for the goodies. I'm here for Chop Life Gay. So guys, thank you so much, and until I see you on the next video, I love you guys. Bye bye.